What's going on, guys? I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season and are excited to start the new year. And one of my goals for this new year was to make sure that I was providing you guys, my 30052 family in Loganville, a monthly market update. Okay, so we're going to start off with the month of December. I'm going to let you guys know how we fared both locally and nationally so you guys can keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on in today's real estate market. So without further ado, let's get straight to these numbers so we can see how we did as a community. So as far as active listings are concerned, we had 108 active listings on the market. We had 91 listings sell in the month of December. We had those listings at an average days on market of 20 days, which is slightly skewed because one of those listings was on the market for 65 days. But if you were a listing that is, a median price point of about 350 to 400, your home is selling in 20 days or less if the condition matches the price. Okay, but this home was a higher price home, so it was on the market a little bit longer. As far as under contract listings are concerned, we had 100 under contract listings. And then finally, expired listings, we had a total of 4. So the fact that we only had 4 expired listings out of all of those listings that were on the market and sold tells me that those 4 listings might have had a price issue, right? So, or I know it was a price issue. So if your price does not match the condition, you will have a hard time convincing a buyer to pay what you're asking them to pay for it, right? If your listing agreement was for 30 days or 30 days or more, and your home did not sell within that time frame, it's because buyers didn't feel confident enough to pay that price for that listing that you had. So you could do one of two things. You could either A, reduce the sales price, or you can B, bring your property up in condition to match the sales price that you're asking for it. That's normally the formula to getting your house sold, okay? So now we're gonna go into the national report. So let's take a look at the median price of existing home sales. So throughout the last few months of the year last year, the average sales price was anywhere between $350,000 to $365,000, which is the sweet spot here for a lot of us. If you're looking to resell your home and you have, anywhere between, let's say, 2,000 to 2,700 square feet around there, and it's a resale home built within the last 10 years. Even if it hasn't been updated, you can look to sell your home anywhere between the low to mid 3s, depending on the size. Of course, that's a factor. If you're looking at selling a newer construction home or new construction home, you could look to pay, if you're a buyer, you can look to pay anywhere between $400,000 to $500,000, depending on what that home consists of and the size, of course. But new homes, for the most part, are in the 4s or the 500,000s in this area. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at the percent change year over year, which is a statistic that shows how much we either increased or decreased as far as existing home sales based off of the previous year. Okay, so towards the end of the year there, we're looking at about a 2% decrease over the previous year of 2020. Okay, now 2020 was a hot year. Okay, 2020, we had a 24% increase over the previous year of 2019, right? So a 2% decrease is not that big of a deal. It's a decrease, but I mean, when you're looking at it comparatively to 2017 through 2019, we're still up big. Okay, so this is no reason to think to yourself, oh, we're switching to a buyer's market. No, sorry guys, the demand is still there and the supply just simply is not enough. The inventory is still extremely low. So therefore, that's a recipe for higher home sales and a crazy hot market, okay? So now we're going to look at where these sales are coming from nationally. So we can take a look at the existing home sales by region. So in the South, we make up about 44% of home sales, right? So we're leading the pack here. The rest of the sales are coming from the Midwest at 23%, the West Coast at 21%, and the Northeast at 12%. And in the South, our average price points are between 250 and 500,000. That's what the majority of our home sales are looking like in regards to price. So I tell you guys all of this to say that this basically reaffirms my belief that this market is going to stay a little while, okay? Inventory is still low. Average housing prices are up due to the fact that there is way more demand than supply, both nationally and locally. So if you're considering selling, there is no better time than now. And if you're in the market to sell and you're looking at your options, we would love to show you how we consistently deliver 18% over fair market value in today's market, okay? So if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to me in the contact info that is provided to you below. I look forward to chatting with you soon, and I will see you guys next month for another market update. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.